Did the police come back?
He's on the phone right
All right, Jacob, we're live. Good afternoon, everybody. Yep. Hey, thank you, everybody, for being here. We have a lot going on. We're on a case right now. Jacob's on a case, and we just wanted to jump in here real quick and bring you some information as to what we've been working on together, as well as separate. The congratulations to Jacob and Eric, because just a few days ago, they ended up locating Charles Fluharty's vehicle that we were looking for back on September 28th, or 27th and 28th. We did a 2-day search on that one. Jacob ended up going back into town to work with the detective to pull out the Cadillac that we had found. We found 9 vehicles and a boat. Jacob had plans to go back to do an environmental cleanup, and the Detective Greg Smith, as I understand this, when you got there, Jacob, he said, I'd love it if you clean up the environment. However, kind of take it from there, because you and I really haven't spoken about it. But before I get into that, Jacob, let me just do a few introductions. We got Doug Bishop here. We got Jacob Grubbs from Chaos Divers, and Eric, who is Lindsay's husband. We also want to make a notice that this is simply an announcement, breaking news that this just happened. The recovery has now taken place, and that both of us are going to be collaborating as to a two different videos are going to be coming out. So we have a full edited video. You're going to see all the underwater. You're going to see the recovery. You're going to see the search that took place. So please understand that, don't complain that this is a talking announcement only, bringing you into what is, what actually took place. You will get a full edited video on that one. So Jacob, Mr. Grubbs, his link is in the description. We're going to give him a lot more kudos on this as well. So Jacob, kind of take us into, you met back up with Greg Smith, the detective who was the original investigator on this case in 2007, right?
I think so.
I'm sorry, 7 years ago.
It was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It would have been 7 years and 2 weeks.
In 2015, yeah.
Yes. So when
14.
When Jared and I, the AWP team and I, when we went over to, was it Wellston? We're in Wellston now.
We're in Wellston. East Liverpool.
East Liverpool. Sorry. Too many things going on at once. So anyway, when we were in East Liverpool at the first time, we searched for 2 hard days. These guys are amazing. I got to try out Jared's live scope and all that. It was awesome. I didn't know what I was missing out on until I actually used it. So when we were out there searching, we were not able to find them. And when I was approached by one of the officers, can't remember his name. Do you remember it? Well, regardless, no, it wasn't Greg. Anyway, so there was a Cadillac in the river that they were interested in and wanted to take it out. So I told them, I said, I've got 3 to 4 days of downtime. Let's go over there and let's pull those vehicles out. We had a Cadillac, a Buick, and a Thunderbird.
And I want to back up for some information on that real quick as far as the Cadillac, because the officer feels as though that might be with a missing persons case as well. Did you pick up on that?
It was a 20-year-old missing person case. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
So we might still have another missing persons case that can be solved when that Cadillac comes out.
Yes, the actual Cadillac is out. And it ran back. I'm not for sure exactly what happened to it. It went to the tow truck company, and the police were involved in it. So we did pull that Cadillac out. When you see the video of that Cadillac pull, it was probably one of the worst I've ever pulled. And he got a good first look at something that's not pullable. It was so dilapidated, it was almost coming apart, separating. There wasn't anybody in the vehicle, and we cleared it. So then after that, we decided that we're not trying for the Thunderbird because it looked even worse. So then we started searching with Greg, and he's told us a spot down on Yellow Creek to search. Yellow Creek is how they say it, right? So when we was going down, I noticed Greg was driving beside me. I looked over there. I said, that's a very perfect spot for a vehicle to go in, right? He found 4 trucks and a van. I found him, and then he dove on them. Then we went back down to Yellow Creek, and that's when we found an upside down vehicle on the turn.
And I'm going to pop up a picture of Charles here. Charles is who we're looking for, and Charles is a amputee. So he has one leg that has been missing, and then he's also has another leg that was being ready to be amputated as well.
Yes. So I don't know about the other leg being amputated, but I do know that he was missing a leg as an amputee. When we dove on it, he went on it first, and the amount of silt was on it, he passed over it a few times just because of how
it looked like an underwater mountain, just a mound of dirt.
So every time he went across it, he was missing the vehicle because it was halfway in the silt. So after that, we marked it again. I marked a solid line on it. He dove down on it again. He said, I didn't see a license plate because of all the zebra mussels, right? So I was like, okay, I'll get geared up and we'll go back down. I went back down, and I was able to locate the license plate. And we brought it up, and after that, we pulled her out and brought Charles home.
And I'm going to pop up real quick here just a couple of the photos of you guys pulling this out. So looks like we have it coming up the hillside here. You got 2 tow trucks there. And my understanding, Jacob, is, it took you guys about an hour to rig it properly, get it all secure. And then just because of the amount of silt and everything that was in the vehicle fighting it for those tow trucks without using a rotator, it took a good 5-6 hours, is my understanding.
It took quite a long while to get that out. So with what you're seeing right there, that's a ledge of about, what do you say, 15 feet?
Maybe at least 8 to 10 feet.
Yeah, about 8 to 10 foot of a straight up and down ledge. The bag on the back, the AWP bag on the back, is because I was trying to lift the car up from the back side so they can be able to pull a little further in, but it didn't actually work.
It did help drain the water, though.
It did get the water out, and they were able to recover it, and there were remains in there.
And with those remains, it was we don't have 100% confirmation yet, but we have confirmation that it was a human remains of an amputee.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, it actually, yes, that has been confirmed. Yeah. So with the recovery, Eric did a fantastic job. He is one of the divers. It's Ride or Dive on YouTube. He's going to be my new partner, and he's done an excellent job on locating the vehicle and diving on it, and we got the job done.
Yeah, so. And you guys have been doing a great job, with not just environmental cleanup, but I mean, congratulations, because this is your first, official. You guys went out, you guys found this, and I would just want to be very clear. We came together as a team on this one to collaborate, see what we could do to find this family. But at the end of the day, we had to move on to some of the other cases because we're working 27 cold cases in 44 days. And Absolutely. We're meeting up again tomorrow to work on some more. We're doing a total of 19 days together while we're on the road out of those 44 days. Absolutely. And we really appreciate you being a part of this with us. And, a huge congratulations. And one of the things that I want to, really drive to our viewer audience is to please, in the description down below, we have links over to Jacob Chaos Divers. As soon as we're off of here in 4 minutes, because we have to get going again. Jacob has a busy day as well, but he's going to do a quick live stream as well to kind of go into more detail as to finding, recovering, what it actually takes, and having to strap it as well. But at the end of this is, AWP started as a movement, about 2 years ago when Doug and I first got together, when I found the first car up in Portland. And you guys have been so amazing in subscribing to us and donating to us and becoming members, that is that we're about a year and a half ahead of where Jacob is at now. That's where we were a year and a half ago. And so I ask you, please show Jacob and his team and Eric and Lindsay, everything that you did for us. Please help them as well, because as Jacob just mentioned, for the very first time, he used the live scope that we have on 2 of our sonar boats, and he loved it, and he would just be so much more efficient. So, the entire unit system, you're into it for $4,000 plus another $15,000, so another $4,500 there. Please, if you have any extra funds, please do donate those directly to Jacob. Go over to his YouTube channel. In fact, Jacob, you do all of that. You figured, let them know how to do that.
I appreciate that, Jared. But
absolutely, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, a lot of you guys know our story. 3 years ago, we started with begging for air. We couldn't even do that. Now we have $150,000 worth of equipment in the trailer that has been donated. There's always more. Like we never seem to have enough. I have a huge loud truck driving past right now, so if you can't hear me for the moment, hold on tight. Jacob, I'm going to mute me. Why don't you talk for a minute?
All right. So with what Jared was saying, we're actually in Wellston. We're searching for John Long. He's been missing for about 50 years. We did find a vehicle, the single vehicle that they thought in a strip pit would be, and we dove down on it. He dove down on it. I dove down on it. There's absolutely no viz. I'm sorry. I'm rocking. There's absolutely no viz, but I was able to locate a license plate, and Lindsay's running it right now. And actually, we have the police here currently. So I do not know what this is involving. I may have to get going. How do I flip this around? I can't flip this around.
That's on you. So here's what I just want to drive home. You know, everybody's been super amazing in supporting all of us and the entire movement. More and more cold cases are being solved. You know, we, have now, AWP directly has solved 12 that I put my hands on. Jacob is a part of that. I don't know if we claim this one as this is part of the AWP solved movement or if this is completely Jacob's. Leave your comments down below. Jacob, how do you feel about it when the video comes out? We'll discuss this. You know, this is part of the 2024 or 2021 road trip. So
what I look at it, Jared, this is how I see it. You know, you started this movement, and it's been amazing. And doing what we've done in the past has been amazing, bringing home people and folks, that lost their loved ones. It's just a strong feeling. And with us doing the searching together, it's been awesome. And yes, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be over there in East Liverpool. We wouldn't have found the vehicles, and then we wouldn't have brought Charles home. And I want to say thank you for what you have started, because it is amazing to do this.
I mean, just taking it a step forward, Jared. If you guys weren't together, I wouldn't have met Jacob. I wouldn't have started diving, and now starting to help as well.
So this movement has been amazing.
Continues on.
And we appreciate you being a part of it. I think we have another 12 plus days that we're going to be together this month that we're going to be working. Of those 12, I think seven of them we're working cold cases together, and then we're going to be in Texas together doing environmental cleanup. So I do know that Jacob really needs that live scope. So anything you can do to help Jacob out, please do so there. Go directly to his YouTube channel. The link is in the description down below. He also has chaosdivers.com. Do you have a direct donation link over there?
Yes, we do have the links to everything on chaosdivers.com if you want to check it out. I really do appreciate each and every one of you on that. That's amazing.
And then I do know, just personally being with Jacob as well, watching the inefficiencies that we used to have, 2 years ago of a smaller trailer. We've gone through a couple of trailers now, finding the right, what's going to work best. Jacob right now is in the 6x10 trailer. If, anybody happens to have a snowmobile trailer similar to ours, I think that so far it's been the best setup. Jacob's seen it. He sees the efficiencies of us pulling boats in and out. And you're going to see that in some videos coming up where, we work together. Please help him out if you can, even with donations, so he can purchase a new trailer as well. So we appreciate everybody. Jacob, we have to get going. I know that you're going to jump on a live stream. The link for your live stream is down below right now. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody for being here with us and helping out with the AWP movement and putting us in this position for the movement to grow, for these cold cases that, because of AWP and the entire movement, 13 now have been brought home.
Hey, Jared.
Good job, Jacob, man.
Yeah,
good job.
Jared, we all did this. It's just not me. It's we all did this.
I say it's an entire team, it's an entire family around the world. We're all a part of AWP, from the viewers to everybody.
It just goes to show that the impossible is possible when you put forth the right effort.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
in all of this,
Definitely.
So start your live stream right now. We're jumping off here. Get off of here and start your live stream, because the link is down in the description. Everybody bounce over there right now, and be sure to subscribe to Jacob, and he's going to discuss more of the recovery and what took place over there. Sounds like he might have to cut it short. He might have something to do with PD showing up, but take care of that right now, Jacob. Thank you.
Lindsay's talking
tomorrow, right? We're going to be in You're in Winfield, Tennessee with us tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, Jacob. Thank you.
All right, see you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
I don't know how to